Hey, Bawoobish. Hello, Lupus Sound. May the 4th be with you, everybody. Hello, Poke My Heart. Lupus Sound. Poke My Heart, thank you for the heart me. Marilyn, thank you for the heart me. The weather is virtually perfect. I mean, the temperature is not too hot, not too cold. Greetings, Taylor. Welcome aboard. Boobish is saying it's been a little rainy over there. But the sun is poking back out. Good. Haven't dealt with too much rain. Maybe 2 days. It was one time we drove through a storm, but it was bad for only 20 minutes. Hello, Pip. Obsoletus, thank you for the heart me. And thank you for confirming your membership on the team. I got the Wi-Fi password, so I should be able to now not have to, if I can go back to in front of the house, we'll have some free time without chipping off the data. I have unlimited data, but it's high speed only for the first 100 gigs. And I'm already at 60, and I have to make it to the 25th. Luckily, we're going to be staying at a lot of houses and stuff, so hopefully we'll get some good Wi-Fi time. All right. Thank you for the filtered comments, whoever did that. All right, let's clip this thing to the chair. Yeah, that should work. Yeah, well, the real work is just beginning. All this is an opportunity. You know, I'm not guaranteed anything. Hello, Claudia. Hello, Five of Troublesome. Getting to utilize other people's resources that I'm not paying for is good for me. Last night, for the first time in many years, I went to a rehearsal space that I wasn't paying for, plugged into electricity I wasn't paying for, and got to play music that I didn't have to write with two people I've never met before, and it was awesome. And tonight we're going to perform. We're going to do one more rehearsal in about an hour. Money isn't the only way to get what you need. Instead of talking about the money, talk about what the money is supposed to be for, and that will open up new pathways. We all say we need money, but what's that money supposed to be for? What did you plan on spending it on? So what we really need is food. We need a place to sleep. We need electricity, cell phone service, Wi-Fi, clothes, a way to wash the clothes. When are we coming to Austin? Really soon. I'll let you know. I have to look at the calendar. I'm not really so concerned with what's coming. I'm just along for the ride. The performance will be streamed on the Thinky Flash page, provided that we can find a safe place for the phone. Sometimes it's doable, sometimes it's not a good idea. Coffee Bean, thank you for the heartbeat. Alright, goodbye, Bawoobish. It was good to see you again. Maybe we'll hang out soon. I'm definitely going to come back on pretty late tonight, maybe 2 or 3. And then tentatively I'll do Secret Jazz Hour. Alright, well I guess this is over. Thanks for coming, everybody. I'll be back sometime later tonight. Maybe like, I don't know, sometime around 2 or 3 or whatever. It was good to see you. Poke my heart, thank you for the Heart Puff cereal. My favorite Saturday morning snack. It was good to see you. Poke my heart, thank you for the Heart Puff cereal. My favorite Saturday morning snack. Oh, you're off work. That's great. That's good news. Thanks for the magic fly, but troublesome. Thank you, Peroski. Yeah, we'll do that again soon. Redacted Radical. Thank you for the Harvey. Thank you for keeping on top of your membership records. Oh, you become the 67th member of the Random Music team. All aboard. And welcome to the show. Peroski, thank you for the Harvey. Thank you for paying your membership dues. I'll take care of the membership don'ts. Alright, let's see. Put that down. Thank you, Virgo. Yeah, the weekend's been exciting. I'm doing actual work. I know it looks like I'm on a vacation, but what I'm getting into is very not easy. But I'm ready for it. I just sat in a chair for like 3 years. Happy Star Wars Day, Virgo. May the 4th be with you. Lisa, thank you for the Harmy. Okay, well now that the room is recovered, I'm going to go back onto the Wi-Fi. Because I was going to turn this off, but if you do actually want to hang out, then I'll commit to being here for a little while. So let's go back to that bench, and it'll switch back to the Wi-Fi. I'm not going to bring the clamp this time. Poke my heart. Thank you for the galaxy. The galaxy is symbolic of... A Peroski, thank you. Whiskey, thank you for the flower. Hello, Crystal NJ. Welcome to Texas. Lisa G. Thank you for the Heart Puff cereal, the proud sponsors of this program. Hello, Base Leahy. Taylor, thank you for the greatest of all that. I might not be the greatest of all that, but maybe I could be the greatest of all this. Pacific Northwest Girl, thank you for becoming the 68th member of the music team. Welcome aboard. Okay, somebody's hospitalized. Zanny Money is still sick. Probably going to be hospitalized again soon. You might not make it out. That's bad news. Alright, well, what's on your list of things that you like to do before it's over? You only get one life to live, and life is short. And it's getting shorter real quick. Yeah, it's just to relive again. Well, what does that mean? If you get out, what would you do with it? 3 or 4 years ago, I was really sick. And I didn't think I was going to make it, but I did. And while laying in that hospital bed for a long time, I finally had time to process the life that I had lived, and I got to think about what did I actually want to do with myself or not do. And it was a really good way to end the way of life that I had going on up until then. So I survived and I got out of the hospital, but then what? I didn't want to go back to the lifestyle that put me in the hospital. took a little over 3 years for me to get the opportunity to have a new life, as I always saw what we were doing on TikTok as just a bridge. Well, Zanny Money might go back to the hospital. They might not make it out. In a coma for 2 weeks, it was horrible. Just to take a walk without passing out. Alright, so I suppose you're gonna have to stay in bed for a while. Maybe until the end. My days of being here for 11 to 17 hours are over. If this was 2 or 3 months ago, I would just say, well, I'm a guy in the phone if you ever need me. We got friends here. I'm going to be here for an hour or two a day. But I do hope you have somebody or something that can keep you company, whether virtually or in person, until the end. Get the most out of the life that you still have. Do try to feel something while you can. Hello, Xandris. Hello, Marilyn. Obsoletist. Hello, Jenny. Alright, let's put everything on pause because Laura2263, who I don't recognize, needs to know why she was blocked. Well, let's find out. Level 0, 68 followers. She doesn't have a funny bio. I don't recognize her. Everybody here is funny. Furthermore, why are you a level 0? Why do you have only 68 followers? And why are you making demands of me when I don't recognize you? Are you still here? Am I wasting everyone's time? Pendulum, thank you for the heart me. Thank you for confirming your membership on the team. Pendulum, thank you for rocking the vote. I don't think she's here anymore. I think she was bluffing. Let's go back to what we were doing. Oh, she's still here. Okay, let's go take a look at her videos. Yeah, well, I spent 3 years trying to only speak with people who had reach because I was trying to get out of my parents' house. I'm not expecting all of you to be as productive or as awesome as Slim is, but the least you could do is donate or maybe work towards community or something. Every single person here has a purpose and is useful. So what's your thing? Why should I be interested in talking to you? Why should I give you access to my friends? In other words, if you and I form a relationship and it works out well, what's it going to do for us? What are your professional and creative goals, and how can I help you? I am here to help you, after all, not the other way around. That's how I got this far. One of my random internet friends just sent me $20. Why didn't you? Furthermore, why don't I recognize you? Well, I think Nvidia's stock will drop due to tariffs in the second half. No one can see the future. It's possible that we're in a dead cat bounce, like we're in a fake recovery and it's going to tank more, or it's possible that that recent crash was a manufactured crash so that those with money could buy in, getting everybody to sell out of fear. We don't know. I don't like looking at individual companies. I like looking at the macro situation because a lot of these stocks move together. As portfolio manager, Joy Boy, thank you for the gem gun. I'm about to evaluate somebody's account. Somebody wanted to know why she was blocked. And I actually don't know, because I don't recognize her. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's fucked up that I don't recognize so many people, but I do want to try to, hey, maybe it was an accident, you know? Maybe this person's, Alright, she's got videos. She likes ice cream. I don't see why she has to be blocked. Macho Danny Savage, thank you for the heart me. She doesn't have any comments on the videos. She doesn't show her face or talk in any of the... Oh wait, here's one. That might be her. She doesn't talk, but it's probably her. She's got NYC, house flipping, landlord stuff. I don't know, the content isn't very cohesive. I'm not really sure, like, what's going on here, or why any of us should be interested. I mean, you like ice cream, you're cute, you seem nice. I don't see why you have to be blocked. Yeah, I don't have an answer. Do you remember what you said, or how you said it, or the situation in which you said? Joy Boy, thank you for the finger heart. And thank you for the corn. Alright, that was rather, what's the word? That was unexciting. I thought we were going to have an exciting end to that. I thought that was going to result in something funny. It did not. Joy Boy, thank you for the corn. J-Stop-Fire, thank you for the good game. It was anticlimactic, that's the word. Yes. Yeah, Laura, I'm sorry. To answer your question, I don't know why you were blocked. Do you know for sure if it was me or a moderator? Did you happen to notice if my hands were on the screen when you got blocked? Claudia, thank you for the donut. It wasn't obsoletist. Faye, thank you for the tapping. Alright, what was I doing? I wasn't even doing anything. I was, like, warming up my fingers, because I'm old. Is she even still here? Laura, are you still here? Macho Danny Savage, thank you for the lightning bolt. The bolt of Neptune, the additional electricity to this experience. Hi, Automatic Flow. Happy Sunday. Hope you're doing well. Faye, thank you for the I'm so hungry. I said her content wasn't cohesive. That was pretty mean. I wouldn't still be here if I was her. Yeah, she's gone. Yeah, she's gone. Joy Boy sending the money gun didn't help. With the wind as it goes. Melly Callie, thank you for the hat and mustache. We are riding on down to Gold Mountain, past the virtual tumbleweeds into the digital horizon. Hello, Theo. I know I've been hard to catch lately. I've been on for only like an hour or two at a time. Covers? No, no, no. I'll do covers on TikTok. There's a good place for it. Oh my god, the neighbors are here. I didn't realize that the neighbors were here. We're in front of somebody else's house. And I wrongly assumed there was nobody there. Well, now I feel awkward being right in front of their house. I took my shirt off earlier and shaved in the rearview mirror outside of the van. Faye, thank you for the likes. And I'm like 15% underweight. I don't really look good with my shirt off. Rachel, thank you for the likes. Okay, well, they just left, so now no one really is home, so let's open that door back up. Theo, thank you for the greatest of all this. Maybe I could be the greatest of all that. Theo, thank you for the Heart Puff cereal, my favorite Saturday morning snack. And thank you for the good game. Everyone loves a friendly nomad, the dog tender. Thank you for confirming your existing membership in my favorite chat team on the TikTok. Lupus Sound says in the military we would conduct PT, physical therapy, despite being on a mission. Theo, I do the sleep show every night. I have not missed a single night. I do an hour or two of a standard sleep show, and then I do an hour or two in the deep night of either Secret Jazz Hour or Sleep Show Part 2. I haven't missed a single night, but I haven't been just parking myself on for 7 to 8 hours. It's just for like an hour or two at a time. Although the days of me being here for 11 to 17 hours is completed. I lived in here where I appeared on live for every waking second, unless if I was showering or driving or sleeping. And a Perisky, thank you for the hand heart. And now I have an opportunity to... Denise, thank you for the harmony. Hello, Denise. Pouplet, thank you for the bow knot. It is my pleasure to be deemed beautiful, even just for a moment. Thank you for that. Thank you for all the gifts, everybody. For 3 years, I told you that I didn't need money, and that I had everything I needed. And that was true. But now I'm out in the world, and I need as much money as possible. Not immediately, so don't, I think I have, like 2 to 3 months saved. Like, if TikTok got banned right now, I could survive for 2 or 3 months before having to get a job. Macho Danny Savage, thank you for the tiny. So, thank you for everything. While I was stuck at my parents' house, you helped me buy as much coffee and ice cream as I needed. You helped keep the phone on. Thank you. The only reason why I moved back in there was because I had a legitimate medical issue, and it wasn't going to be me paying for the apartment and the storage unit and all that stuff just wasn't going to happen. And, my family knows my friends know my family, and my mom and dad gave like 4 or 5 of my friends open invite to just show up whenever they want unannounced. And that was really helpful when I was stuck in bed. It was nice. I would frequently wake up to one of my friends there. Am I playing any gigs? We did one gig at a backyard party. We did an on-stream performance with A Ghost is a Ghost. I met A Ghost is a Ghost in person. And tonight we're going to perform at like some bar with a drummer and another guitar player who I just met last night. We did our first rehearsal last night, and it was awesome. It was the first time I was played in a loud band with feedback and shit and screaming in years. It was great. Yeah, I haven't got to use feedback in a musical way in a long time. The last few groups I was in before I retired weren't really very distorted. What genre is it? Well, if you're outside of punk, you would think it's punk. But if you know what punk is, it's not punk at all. It's more like glam. It's like noisy glam. But somebody who doesn't know what punk is would think it's punk, or would categorize it as that. But people who know what punk is would say, no, that's not punk at all. That's something. It wouldn't make sense for this group to play with any punk bands. Follow the Thinky Flesh page. I mean, the recordings are good, but the way the live groups, it's evolved a lot. I mean, you'll see it. I mean, we're going to try to stream tonight's show, no promises, and if not, we're going to stream the next show, and if not, we'll stream the next one. We streamed the backyard party, and a few of our friends saw it. I think Secret Garden saw it. Poke My Heart is getting ready for dinner. Fantastic. What does everybody want to eat today? I just had some macaroni and cheese. There's so many details that I would tell you if we were on the phone together, but it's not appropriate in this format. I have it really good. I don't want to brag. It wouldn't be appropriate for me to brag in this format. Thank you, Hannah. On April 9th, I went to a show outside of Philadelphia, and for the first time in many years, I sat on a bench with a person who undeniably has rock star energy, and it unlocked something within me, which to a lesser extent has happened before on TikTok, but it's not the same. Um, I used to record bands. I spent about 20 years recording in a low budget, underground kind of way. And I have known a few people who have what I call rock star energy, where simply being in the same room with them, you know that they have it. And thank you, Hannah. Well, now that I'm out of that environment that you met me in, I didn't want to talk too much about it while I was in it, but I had a severe medical issue 3 or 4 years ago, and I moved in with my parents. And it's psychologically difficult to be an adult living with your parents. It's just hard. I got along well with them. I mean, they're cool. They want to hang out with me, but like I'm not going to be able to fucking get out of there if I'm like, it's just the way it's just they like me, but the way they talk to me makes me feel like I'm 15. And I I knew that it would require intervention for me to get out of there. I tried finding a job, I tried looking at all the other things, but I couldn't concentrate and I wasn't in a good headspace. And as predicted, now that I'm out, I feel a lot better and I'm becoming more like me. And that's good. Now, what am I going to do with it? Well, I'm going to play guitar for a while. Yeah, but while I was in it, I didn't want to say too much about being there because I didn't want to make it hard. I didn't want to say or do anything that would make it harder for me to get out of there. I knew by keeping an element of mystery and trying to stay focused on working with you in whatever way I can and doing a little bit of showing my talents would eventually come together and get me a ticket out of there. Which I had before. There's been a few times where I met somebody who did offer me a path, but I didn't always feel right about it. I did turn down some good things, and maybe I turned down a few things that I could have, should have, would have done. But I feel good about this. There's no doubt, and there's no uncertainty. Hey, Action Figure Girl. Thank you, Hannah. So, now I have the opportunity that I wanted, but the real work is just beginning. We're in season 23 of The Sleep Show, but we're in season 1 of something else. Time will tell. Thank you, Trish, for the heart me. Claudia, thank you for the little crown. Alright, let's go back to the Wi-Fi. The phone will overheat if I stay in this van too long in the daytime. See, it feels good out here. It's pretty hot in there. Anybody out front? Yeah, we'll be alone together. I'm being very mindful to not show other people on camera or okay. Use the neighbor's Wi-Fi. Oh, that's rich. This one should reconnect in a moment. Check out Greenwich Village. Okay. It's been a while since I've been there. I was there as a student. I haven't really done... Hannah, thank you for the flower. That is very kind. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you for your patience while we connect back to the Wi-Fi. Pacific Northwest Girl is a long patience while we connect back to the Wi-Fi. Pacific Northwest Girl is a long list to do today, and the day is running out. Thank you, Hannah. Oh, I'm a random music person right now, wee wom, wee wom. It's good to see you again. Welcome to the third account you're allowed to know about. About 80 to 90% of the videos on this channel is original music. So this account was designed to reflect how I would treat TikTok if I was simply a musician. I had put that on hold for the past 3 or 4 years. It's funny how I came to TikTok to play guitar, and after all of these side quests, I got out of TikTok to play guitar. And the best part of all is, we still have TikTok. I was waiting for TikTok to get banned before making a move, but then something came up that was good enough. Hello, seashell jellyfish handheart. Pacific Northwest Girl was going to take apart a Tremopoline. Hello, Molly Amber. Thank you for the Harmy, and thank you for the flower. Rachel Zeiler is going to go get a new mattress. That's good news. Today's a good day. Well, goodbye, Hannah. Thanks for coming. Maybe we'll hang out again soon. And thank you for the kind words. Trish, thank you for the club cheers. Lucky to get him. Hello, Holy Beavis. Good afternoon and welcome this Sunday. Troubadour extraordinaire. Thank you, Holy Beavis. Trish, thank you for the cake. I would love to have some cake. What a perfect choice for this occasion. Goodbye, Peroski. Thanks for coming. Maybe we'll hang out soon. Have a good night. Thank you, Theo. Hopefully we'll hang out soon. Halo Snyder, thank you for the heart me. Thank you for keeping on top of your membership records. They are well maintained. Okay, Poke My Heart is going to put away some laundry, and then it's time to make a salad. Okay, how's everybody doing on Salad Train? I don't really eat salad. I will if I have to. But how often do you have to? Natty, you will never sleep again. Jace. Hello, Jace.fire. Thank you for the likes. Okay, Claudia is going to have a third coffee to facilitate packing. Claudia's moving. Claudia's going to make some moves. Sing something about something that you care about. Maybe butterflies and puppy dogs and rainbows. It's been a long time since you've been partying. Say, hey, you got that new song? Hey, buddy, it's a real cool track. What's it called? I don't know. How do you come up with a name for your firstborn son? Do you call him Jacob, call him Jack, or do you? And if you're wrong, and if you're always on fire, turn the water on. And if you're always on fire. Save it for the Dream Journal, Natty. Do you do TikTok Dream Journal? Alright, the painting's done. Good job, Haley. Fear of the unknown. You're going to make it through no matter what. No matter where you are, take yourself with you, and you'll figure it out every step of the way. A better 5 minutes from now is possible. If we got anything right at the Do Nothing Company, it's that. Are you tired of the 5-year plan? Are you tired of the 5-month plan? Let's simplify a little bit. A better 5 minutes from now is always possible. Are you tired of the 5-month plan? Let's simplify a little bit. A better 5 minutes from now is always possible. Poked my heart. Thank you for the Heart Puff cereal, my favorite Saturday morning snack. Let's try to stabilize the phone. Let's keep it still. Poke my heart. Thank you for the Heart Puff cereal, my favorite Saturday morning snack. All right, let's run another sentiment analysis poll and read the room's energy. Let's not ash on their flowers. Claudia, thank you for the tiny dino. Thank you, Pendulum. Hello, Stu. Good afternoon and welcome to Sunday. Xandris, hello. Thank you for the tears. I left the tiny dino at home. I had a thingy that was in the shape of a dinosaur. It was actually a tiny dino. I wish I could have showed it to you on screen, but platform will not allow it. I will not have time to take a nap. I slept for 7 or 8 hours. I'm used to sleeping for like 11 hours a day. I would sleep for like 11 hours and then I would wake up and I would turn TikTok back on. And then I would fall asleep. That was just the cycle. I would just do like 12 hours on, 12 hours off. And there'd be a lot of overlap. Because I did run music while sleeping on camera. Not only for the music, but to keep the chat open. Because like running all the time made this thing be kind of like a meeting place where many people would come here knowing that they would see other people they were familiar with, and it really became a virtual room in that way. You woke up to snore. I hate that I snore. I think that's bad posture. I think if somebody's snoring, something is wrong. Yeah, I don't like that I snore. I wish you could wake me up and let me fix it. The places you had me in your pocket. I mean, I was just a guy in your pocket. Well, your stories of what you went through while I was a guy in your phone is part of what the story is. And I will hear all those stories. Yeah, so now I'm back to sleeping like a normal person. I will not be taking a nap before the show. I got plenty of coffee, though. We got good coffee. No ice cream. We'll probably do the ice cream tomorrow. Maybe I'll get a smoothie before the show. A strawberry, banana, white chocolate, coconut. Haley, how much sleep are you on? 2 hours? 0? 0 hours. Thanks for the likes, Lori. That's right, Claudia. I was a guy in your phone during that epic 4-day journey. Or at least during most of it. I like that. Like, knowing that somebody's driving, it gives me the opportunity to pretend that I'm on the radio. You're listening to Goth Casey Case on Top 100 Countdown of the Damned. Lupus Sound, thank you for the emojis. Bug, thank you for the likes. That's right, Bug. Welcome to the second account you're allowed to know about. You're unlocking the map. Welcome to the Do Nothing Company. We've raised billions of dollars in investor funding so you and I could just, you know. Thank you, Claudia. That's really good to know. All of you collectively got me through a really rough time. Horrific, even. How am I today? Fantastic. We're going to do a gig tonight. Thank you for the magic of the telephone. The phone's a good charge. We're going to do another few things. I'll stick around for another few minutes. Dog is begging for dinner an hour early. Uh-oh. Are you going to deny the dog what it wants? Storm, thank you for the heart me. Thank you for keeping on top of your membership records. They are well maintained, after all. Hello. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. Bug, thank you for the tapping. Lisa, thank you for the ice cream. Maybe I'll get ice cream tomorrow. Yeah, go feed the dog. You gotta do that. Okay. Alright, another moment or two and I'm gonna get out of here. Do you have any closing arguments? Hello, Lisa G. Hello. Storm, thank you for the portal to another dimension. That's amazing. Thank you. Alright, I will get ice cream tomorrow. The defense rests. I rest my case. Case closed. Maybe we'll go live for the show, maybe not. Look for the Thinky Flesh page. What matters is finding a safe place to put the iPhone during the performance. Maybe I hope it happens, but sometimes it's not wise. Sometimes there's too much going on, and it's just we don't have time. But I hope you get to see something. It's just probably going to be a still shot, though. It's unlikely that somebody will be moving around with it. It'd be great if the singer could find somebody they trust to grab the phone and run around, but when I filmed them in Philly, I fucking ran around like the way she did. Followed her around the room as she was running. I fucking fucked up my knee. It was great. Wear the phone like a GoPro. Okay, maybe we'll get into that. We'll have GoPros on the headstocks, and we'll have somebody working on the switching for us. Trish, thank you for the likes. There's some guy who might come who is really good at filming. He, I don't know. But that's not going to be a live stream. Yeah, but look for the Thinky Flash page. It will appear on that. Hello, Nina. Oh, I don't block people because of what they do. I block people if they're unknowable. I don't recognize you, Nina. So it's probably not because of something you said. You don't have a bio. Why don't you have a funny bio? Okay, I'm getting out of villain era. I want to be nice to random internet people. Step up your game, Nina. Get a funny bio. Your profile photo looks like shit. You're a beautiful person. So get some better contrast and some better color and some better lighting for your profile photo. You have an opportunity to stand out. You're a beautiful person, Nina. Be proud of yourself. Look at Do You Realize? Do you even play Fortnite? They have their shit pops out. Look at Claudia. Look at the way Claudia's face pops out. She's beautiful. Look at Missy with the yellow background. Beautiful person. Jumps out. It's great. Do you even play Fortnite? Howdy. Okay, it is 5:59 and I'm going to get out of here. Bye.